Hey everybody, Food Outlaws back with you again. We have another review. Hilariously enough, it is another pickle review. The last pickle we reviewed was that hot damn pickle or whatever from the Yeehaw or whatever. We hadn't really done anything from those guys before, so we were expecting good things. Turned out to not be that hot nor that savory. Neither one of us gave it high reviews. Here is another company we've never tried. It looks like it's pronounced Gedney, I would say, Gedney, but anyhow, this is their ghost pepper pickle chips. It says, can you handle the heat right here? And then over here, it has a heat scale from fierce, blistering, and blazing hot. This one's labeled as blazing hot, but we'll be the judge of that.
We will.
We have had some ghost pepper stuff that has surprised us before in the past.
And some that has not.
Yeah, the majority of it, you usually can't tell that it's got any heat at all. But this ought to be interesting. These are like the pickle chip slices you'd put on a hamburger. So I'm hoping these work out because I definitely do make a lot of burgers here. We always have a ton of burgers, and it would be great to have something to spice those up a little bit. I gotta say, just looking at overall the presentation and stuff, I really like it. I give it a 10 out of 10 for bottle and presentation.
I give it the same.
I like anything with skulls because I'm a big fan of skulls and pirate stuff. But all that aside, we're gonna crack this guy open, put a few chips on our plate here, pickled chips that is, and we'll let you know what we think of the flavor and of the heat. Let me go ahead and get my glove on. Safety first.
Also says pickles with an attitude.
Yeah, if you've had this brand before, let us know down in the comments. It's the first I've ever heard of it.
I got these on Amazon, but it's got their their company name here, foods.com.
Yeah, they do have a website link here. I will post that. Any clue how much you paid on Amazon for these?
Yeah, $18 and something altogether.
Very expensive jar. I'm assuming that's the total with shipping too.
Yeah.
So we'll find out now if it was worth the cost.
Well, we get free shipping with Prime.
Yeah, it pays to be a Prime member.
We checked the website out. They might have more stuff. I guess they do if they have a website.
Came open a little easy, and I didn't really get a pop to it. That's a little disconcerting.
Yeah.
Smells just fine, though. Actually smells great.
Yeah, it does. So.
One good thing about items pickled in vinegar, it's almost always a safe bet in my estimate.
I wouldn't really know. Just eat them.
I really feel like I'm going to try several of these. I'm going to put me about 8 or 9 here. Little guy's not going to need that many. I'll give him these to try here.
Alright. Enough for me just in case.
Yeah, they smell absolutely fine. Smell great. Smell like your standard pickle. The pickle juice smells pretty inviting. I almost just want to take a swig right now. Alright, here we go. Once again, this is, I'm presuming it's called Gedney. Ghost pepper pickled chips. Since the little guy found out their web address is right here, I will be posting that under the link. You can check them out personally and see for yourself.
And they might be cheaper, you never know.
Yeah, sometimes when you go to other sites that are not the standard site from the company, you end up paying a little bit more of a premium. So you never know. These guys might have it on their own site for cheaper than we got it. Alright, but without further ado, let's see what we think here. And once again, it does say blazing hot, but we'll be the judge of that. First pickle down, it does have some heat.
Yes.
Burn on the tongue for me right away. It's the first thing I noticed.
These are hot.
Yeah, not a bad taste either. I'm pretty surprised. I like these infinitely better than the ones we did just the other night.
You can save me some burgers.
Yeah, this has a good flavor.
Good flavor, but a lot of freaking heat. Actually, got tongue burn like maniac.
Well, you can definitely tell that I enjoyed it. There's like 10 pickle slices for me in like 20 seconds time. I agree with this guy. Definitely packs heat in here. I got an extreme tongue burn, a mild throat burn. Heat level for me, just off of those 9 or 10 little pickle slices, I'm gonna put it at about a 5. It's actually pretty good.
What is that, an 8?
This
Solid
thing
8?
definitely has the heat to it. As far as flavor, I'm very surprised. There's like that overwhelming vinegar pickly smell, but that kind of smells good, but then you think maybe it's going to be too overpowering. It really wasn't. Flavor for me, I give it a really high mark. I'm going to give it a 7. I could definitely buy these again. Definitely recommend everybody to try it at least once.
Yeah.
And I definitely see me using this and not giving this one away. I will be using this for, like I say, homemade hamburgers and things of that nature.
Yeah, that'd be good to keep.
I think you could actually slice these up and make some really good spicy pickled relish for hot dogs. I think that would be really cool too. Well, as you can see, little guy's got some good heat.
Hot. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I got some good heat. We both recommend this very good product. I will be checking out this website, seeing if they have anything else we can order for the show. We both recommend it. Once again, this is ghost pepper pickled chips, and I believe it's pronounced Gedney. I don't know, but it's the best I can do. We're a couple of illiterate country bumpkins. So as far as that goes, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks everybody for the recent support. Our real goal still is 1,000, and once we hit that, we'll stop harping about it, but we can only get there with your help. So thanks for watching. Stick around, see what we do next. We'll see you on the next one. We're the Food Outlaws.
See you on the next one.